what factors led you to choose PSIR as an optional?
You are not interested in the subject considering the length and breadth of the things that you have to cover in PSIR. And to be very honest, if I did it, you can do it too.
Making your own notes is very much important during the preparation.
Very much important.
What is your opinion using AI?
Sometimes AI will not give you the exact answer or accurate answer.
Also, we students need to be very careful.
Only a trusted few people should be there in your preparation to help you go through with it.
2-3 mistakes they should avoid it, and 2-3 things they must go for it.
Mistakes that you should avoid is definitely keep your sources minimal.
Very good afternoon to everyone. So today we have Shagun Mehra, and she is working as a NAB Tehsildar in Haryana, and this year she secured 618 rank in civil services. So first, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much, sir.
So before we start to know about your journey, so how would you like to introduce yourself?
Right, sir. Myself, Shagun Mehra. I come from Kurukshetra district of Haryana. I have done bachelor's in computer science, master's in computer applications. I am currently serving as NAB Tehsildar in Haryana Civil Services by clearing that exam in 2024. Currently under training in that. And this year I have given UPSC and I have cleared. This was my first mains and first interview.
Okay, that is really nice. As you said that your graduation and post-graduation both are in computer science.
Right, sir.
But your optional subject is PSIR.
Right, sir.
So now the very first question is that what factors led you to choose PSIR as an optional?
Right, sir. So main factor would be, to be very honest, was IR part of PSIR.
Okay.
Because I have deep keen interest in that.
Okay.
I used to follow news or any update regarding that either which ways, and to study for that as an optional was another thing that I would have done it either way. So it was good to go for that. Another thing was the availability of resources and the proper guidance that was given to me earlier stages, and considering your test series were a big help in that also, so I went with it.
Oh, okay, Sakun, one more thing, like a lot of students have this dilemma. They do not have background of political science, as you were also. On what grounds they should choose political science as optional?
Right, sir. So it was I was also skeptical in the beginning, considering my bachelor's was in computer science. But then first and foremost would be if you are interested in the subject. So that is one thing. If you are not interested in the subject, considering the length and breadth of the things that you have to cover in PSIR, would take a toll on you eventually. So your interest should have been there. And secondly, if you are able to find good material to study for that, and both of these things are available in PSIR. Like if in my case, both of them were available. In any student's case, if this is the thing that he's or she is able to find, that this is subject that I can cover and I can study it properly in length and breadth that it requires, then you should definitely go for it. It is definitely very good subject, especially when it comes to the part that it has a great overlap with GS.
Okay.
So that is also very helpful when actually write means.
So technically, if somebody is not having the background of PSIR, still the subject can be easily understood, studied and explained, I guess.
Definitely, sir. It also depends on from where you are studying, but it is once you start understanding the core demand of the subject, it is very easy to do it.
Okay, so you are saying that students without the subject, without the background, can also think of the subjects.
To be very honest, if I did it, you can do it too.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I guess Sagun, one more thing, because you know, as your interview is going on, so there are regularly interview of the toppers. So what do you think that the interview and inputs of the toppers, I mean, how it help actually students to prepare, specifically those who are preparing to appear this year, next year or upcoming years?
Very much helpful, sir. Considering my own experience, like I took help from toppers only in PSIR. I followed very rigorously notes of Utkarsh Dwivedi, sir, that were there or put up on his blog. And apart from that, there's rank 76 last year, Kalpana Rawat ma'am. I got a privilege to talk to her directly, and she has uploaded her notes on Telegram also. So I have followed that structure, made short notes on the similar lines, and that has what led me to sit here and tell you about it. So it is very helpful to know what to do particularly.
So, are you suggesting to completely copying the notes, or you are suggesting to take some of the points?
No, sir, not copying them entirely, because doesn't mean if something worked that year will definitely work next year also, because of the changing pattern of the paper, or changing paper, because demand is continuously evolving. So because of that, we should not follow it blindly. What I did was I took the structure of their notes and I added my own things. Like I used to follow your test series, sir, and from model answers from previous year that I used to analyze, I used to do add-ons on those notes. So it was like a basic thing was provided through their short notes, and over and above that, I have written my own notes.
Okay. So, I mean, making your own notes is very much important during the preparation.
Very much important. That is something that I would admit that I didn't do properly in my GS papers, but I was able to do it holistically in PSIR, both paper 1 and paper 2. So making my own notes is has definitely given me good results.
Okay, these days AI is becoming very popular among the students, and students are taking help in their preparation. So, what is your opinion using AI in your journal studies or in preparation of your PSIR?
Right, sir. Sir, in particularly PSIR, when I used to practice previous year questions and I used to write answers on them, sometimes it would happen that I was able to write, maybe I would give a good introduction, I would give a good body, I would understand the demand of the question. But sometimes only I would not be able to conclude it on the particular line that would give it an inclusive answer. So in that cases, I would refer to AI, and I used to put my question there, and I used to particularly give a prompt to that AI that only refer to government trusted websites. For example, I used to refer to PIAB. So
Okay.
it is also a thing that sometimes AI will not give you the exact answer or accurate answer. It
Okay.
will tell you something which might or might not be correct. So you need to have trusted sources for that, and I have taken help from that, but only to uh, enhance my answers a little further, but not prepare the answer holistically. So my work was my own, but like to add cherry on the cake was done by
Okay.
AI.
So the role of AI is for the upgradation and advancement of the
Uh,
answer,
right,
basically.
right. The answer you have to write on your own. It should
Your
be your own.
and also we students need to be very careful about the content, because the accuracy is the issue, so they should refer only to the government websites or
Right, sir.
very trusted websites.
Definitely.
Otherwise there is a chance that some inaccurate data may come up.
Definitely, sir, because a lot of data is there and everything is not correct. So if you mention anything, especially if something is factually incorrect, so that can decrease your marks rather than increasing it. So that way we have to be careful by using AI.
Okay. One thing also I have noticed ki, once the prelims result is out and students are into the mains, basically, so specifically for answer evaluation and taking expert help, basically they look forward, they seek for help from a lot of sources. So what is your opinion about ki, how students should go specifically at the last lap when they are going to write mains, last two months are there, at that time in terms of evaluation, what type of strategy they should follow?
Right, sir. So the time between mains and mains is the most crucial one. You cannot afford to do anything that can disturb your mental peace at that time or lower your confidence. I did a mistake of doing that. I ended up taking help from someone which should not have been the case, but it was rather than giving me confidence, it degraded it. So that was a very difficult time. I would suggest all of the students who are listening to this that if and when you end up taking help for anyone for PSIR or any of the part of UPSC preparation, the person that you are relying on should be trusted one. You can prepare your answers or discuss your answers, PSIR answer with your peer group, but should not rely on them for entire preparation or just asking validation from that, because confidence is something you will get up by your own writing answer, but you should not rely on other people. Taking guidance from everyone is not something that I would suggest. Only a trusted few people should be there in your preparation to help you go through with it.
Okay, what will be your message to the listeners? Ki, uh, 2-3 mistakes they should avoid it, and 2-3 things they must go for that.
Right. 2-3 mistakes that you should avoid is definitely keep your sources minimal. It should not be actually be the case that you have to cover everything under the sun. Your sources should be minimum, and you should do multiple revisions of those sources. That is one thing that has helped me. Secondly, that one thing that you need to do is that previous year questions, they should not be they should be analyzed end to end, especially like for mains. I analyze past 5-year questions. Even though if you're not able to find time to write answers of each and every one of it, you can just structure them. So you should not ignore previous year at any cost. And thirdly, be confident, have faith in yourself. You will do it. Definitely you can do it.
Okay, so although you spoke a lot to the students, but what is your final message specifically for those who are going to appear for this year or upcoming years?
So okay, so my final message would be that have confidence, have faith in yourself. This exam, we sometimes end up thinking that it is a very big exam, might not be able to clear it, or might not do it in the first go. But everything is possible. Everything is possible if you do the right preparation, if you use the right strategy, use the right sources, keep it minimum, do multiple revisions. Do not ignore previous year question papers. That would be it from my side.
So, Shagun, thank you on the behalf of the whole Next IAS family
Thank you
for
so much.
coming and for your suggestions.
Thank you so much,
Wish
sir.
you all the best for your upcoming life and your career.
Thank you so much, sir.